Oh gosh. I need to edit that. That is so terrible. Much better. Jeez. I'm so terrible already. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Alright, here we go.
Good day. How may I serve you? I can't cast that here.
Dive into Tristram.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Oh, thanks for following, Diogene.
I can't
Thanks
cast
so
that
much
here.
for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Dive into Tristram's not so bad. All right. No, it's not necessarily an HD fan mod, but you could say that it's a fan mod if you like, but it's completely different from the original
It's
Diablo.
hot down here. Rest in peace, my friend.
Alright, well, some of the difference here is that there's an increased difficulty, and in comparison to the original Diablo, this was more akin to the Hellfire expansion, if anything. But there's just so much variety in this game, I can't really tell you exactly all that there is, but for example, there's a perk system, and it's similar to how not necessarily similar to how the skill tree works in Diablo 2, but for each perk there's a set of requirements. but to take the time to explain the perk system is going to take a while. Also, there are many subclasses. Okay, I just died there. Yeah, there are subclasses on this mod specifically. And here you gotta be very careful because chain aggro is also a very common concept here on this mod. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get nuked to death here again. I can't even get anything going. Well, I guess you're probably thinking that this is similar to the Beelzebub mod. And I have to tell you, it isn't. This is a completely separate mod from Beelzebub. Gosh, I'm getting wrecked again. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Then I guess it's safe to say that you're referring to what's considered an HD version of the Hell 1. The Hell 1 is actually a bit easier to deal with. No, not necessarily a bit easier to deal with. I'll take that back. It's slower paced in comparison to the Hell 2 here. Whereas whenever you're out of battle, you have this insane move speed, which is actually really good for covering ground. And if you want to backtrack and look for items. you could always do that, but that only applies in normal mode, which is the mode I'm playing right now, actually. Hence why my stream title is normal and followed by the class that I'm playing as. There are 3 different modes. Well, actually, there are 4. There's the normal mode, there's Iron Man, there's Hardcore, and then there's Nightmare. Nightmare is more of the grueling version of Iron Man, where you only get 1 life, there's no save, there's no go to town, you only go down in dungeon levels. Whereas Iron Man, for every 4 dungeon levels you complete, let's say Cathedral, Catacombs, Caves, Hell, you get the picture pretty much. For every time you clear the main area, you're able to save, and the game lets you know that you can now save and quit. However, in Nightmare mode, there isn't an option like that. At least, that's what I recall throughout the beta stages of the game. It's of the mod, I would say. Because after you defeated Uber Diablo, which is on dungeon level 24, yeah, there are 24 dungeon levels on this, similar to, well, not similar to Hellfire. Because originally, when the Hell 1 was released for play and testing and feedback and all that good stuff, it was similar to how the original Hellfire was. You needed the map in order to open the crypt. You also needed the rune bomb in order to activate the, in order to blow open the hive and travel through that. Defeat the defiler in order for you to get the map in the first place. That kind of thing. However, in this mod in particular, after several years of development, not this mod that I'm playing right now, after several years of the lead developer himself toiling with the Hell 1, he finally made it to where all the dungeon levels are connected. So after you've beaten the Hell area, you can now go through the exit from level 16 to what's considered level 17, which is the entrance to the Hive. But he calls it the Abyss, but you can either call it the Hive or Nest, similar to how Hellfire calls it. It's totally different. But something else that you have to learn here is that very much similar to the Hell 1, major bugs have been removed, so you can't do anything crazy like duplication glitch or anything like that, which is totally fine. I've always been about playing and learning things the hard way anyway. Also, money in this game. Wait, let me tell you. I'll just tell you right here. You have gold find, additional experience gain. You can increase that with gear that you're able to find that gives you additional experience gain or gold find, whether it's in percentages or overall raw numbers. Raw numbers such as 51 to 60 additional experience per monster, or 51 to 60 additional gold find, which is also something pretty cool. But here is just a complete mess. This is a bit of a mess I got myself into, I'm not gonna lie. So in order for me to overcome this, apparently I'm gonna have to hit this really quickly, firewall right here, cast Fury, take him out that way. Gotta take this guy out the same way, but I'm not under Fury right now, so I gotta pay attention. Also, I have very little lightning resist, so I need to actually watch that too. I can't take too much lightning. That's another thing too. Unlike the originals,
Now where would I
where
put this?
if you didn't have the necessary resist, it didn't necessarily make you pay for it as much as this game does. So if your resist is very close to 0, the game will make you pay for it. Yeah, gold can be used for buying things in town, as well as repairing gear. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But another cool thing that this game has, it gives you the option to recycle through shops. So, in case there's something that you're looking forward to buying, but it's not necessarily on that, what was it? On that showing, as I might say. That's fine.
Greetings! Greetings!
Oh, so apparently there is Warlord, not Warlord of Blood. It's apparently today I'm able to do Anthem of Fury. But I'm going to give you an example as to what I'm talking about here.
Greetings!
Of course, you have your basic items, and which is pretty much basic. You start out with these things, and obviously when you find a magical item to take over, you utilize that a whole lot more than you ever would basic items. But as far as Newtown PCs, you could say that. You can definitely say that there's a Newtown PC. Lester the Farmer is no longer here, though, which is disappointing because I actually did miss Lester the Farmer.
Greetings!
But I'm pretty sure you also remember Celia, the little girl. She would be somewhere around here after you killed the filer and you give her back her teddy bear. But instead of that, there's a mob.
Greetings!
And there's a boss that you have to, there's a unique monster you have to beat in order for you to get Theodore and give that to her, and in
Hello,
turn she
my
gives you a
friend.
spiritual treasure. But let me check these items out. Okay, so we got acid arrow damage here. That's just additional magic. I don't really need this.
Greetings!
Magic here. I got a better magic bow. Bow toxicity. Sure. Alright. Bow that knocks target back. This acid arrow is going to come in handy though. But let's see here. Yeah, but
Greetings!
another cool thing is that you can see that it's a visual. Everything is pretty much visual, so you can see exactly what it looks like before you even wear it. Before you even choose to buy. So, cool thing.
Greetings!
But you have this option here to restock items. And you can do that as much as you like, as long as you have gold. And I think that number actually changes. No, it actually doesn't change. Cool. It's stationary. That number is stationary.
Greetings!
Let me load the game, because I don't like wasting gold like that. So, this game really has it to where I really don't want to
Good
waste
day.
gold on
How
much of
may I
anything.
serve you?
It also forces you to learn the hard way on how to approach certain monsters. Yeah, fortunately that is not the case. But I guess I'd actually start explaining the perk system to you. Of course, as you can see here, some of these descriptions are self-explanatory, but as you can also see here, requirements either stat-wise or level-wise or combination of both. But something that I like to do personally when I'm playing a character and I want to level them up quickly, I do many points into Swift Learner, and once I've reached the appropriate level, I add points into Educated because that gives me additional stat points per level. You know, originally default is 5 points, but once you max out Educated, which is at level 22, with Swift Learner only having to be as high as level 7, you are getting 10 points to distribute amongst your main stats here from that moment forward. So you're wondering why I have this many points to distribute. Another tricky thing that this game likes to do is that depending on your stat level or magic find, it drops certain items for you. And if you just put all your points into whatever stats you want, and then you get this really powerful item that you have not met the requirements for yet, it's like you end up shooting yourself in the foot. So it's one of those things that I try my best to be very careful about. I save those points until a really cool item comes along, and then I'll spend the amount of points needed for said requirement, and it's all gravy from there. I can wear the item, whether it be a piece of armor or gloves or boots, anything in that nature. That's another thing too. You know, in the original Diablo, you would just have to deal with rings, amulet, helmet, chest piece of any kind, and weapon. But you have here, similar to Diablo 2, boots, gloves, and belt gear. Oh, those are just two other classes I was playing. But apart from that, you understand that you also come to understanding that depending on the class you play, depends on the skill that you're able to use as well. If you play the monk class, you're able to use telekinesis. If you play anything similar to a scout class, I believe, I hope I'm right about this, because I don't want to be wrong when it comes to either sharpshooter or scout or archer, but archer has the seeing skill, which when you activate it, gives you infravision, obviously. I'm pretty sure you picked up on that already. But if you play the gladiator, for some strange reason a while back, it gave you the reflect skill. In the Hell 1, it's not really recommended to use reflect, but let's say, for example, Iron Maiden, which is an actual class here, you can use reflect on Iron Maiden because it's very beneficial to Iron Maiden. Because what it does is that it lowers your armor class, but it reflects damage up to 400, what was it? It reflects 400% of the damage that you take towards your enemy. And naturally, Iron Maiden deals thorn damage anyway, so it's very much amplifying her thorns damage. The more thorns damage you have, the better it is for your Iron Maiden. Which is also pretty cool. So she's not really heavy into damage dealing physically, but that thorns damage is just something else entirely. Anything archer related, you can pretty much guess that thrives very well from long range, but you don't want to get too close to enemies because it may just be one or two shots that they'll deal to you physically, whether it be melee or a ranged attack, and your character's done for. Okay, so this is where Anvil of Fury is, where I'm pointing right now. I'm gonna head up here so I can actually have some room to formulate a plan somewhat. I think Iron Man to me is a variation of hardcore, if you really think about it, because once your character dies, then you only have the option to Well, it's not really viable for any other class apart from Iron Maiden, if you really think about it. Maybe a tanky warrior. Maybe like a super tanky warrior. But I haven't experimented very much with Reflect on any other class apart from Iron Maiden. But I know it just works super well with it. Okay, I definitely do not want him to get too close. Because these guys, as you already know from the original Diablo, they like to ram when they get too close. Just like that right there. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's really good. Oh gosh, that's terrible. I don't want that acid damage hitting me. That's another thing too. Acid is a real serious problem here in this game. Oh, that's bad placement of the firewall. I'm in trouble. I'm trying to do this and talk at the same time.
Not enough mana. Alright, so naturally what you want to do when it comes to enemies' weaknesses is that you have Lightning Wall in this game and Firewall, similar to how you have in the original. Lightning Wall, I don't know if that's in the original or not, but it never was in the original. I'm just not sure if it has ever been in Hellfire. But Lightning Wall is a really cool feature, and anyone who's weak against lightning cannot cross through that firewall. So you can use that to keep enemies at a safe distance away from you, so they can't do anything. But normally what I like to do with the archer, or anything that consists of dealing ranged damage, is that I like to hug this wall, because enemies that walk in a straight line, they have some ways to get to you before they take too much damage and die. It's just one of those cool tactics I like to do. Okay, so that's Lightning Wall. They're weak against lightning here. This just tells me straight away they're weak against lightning. These guys like to dash at you as well. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with these guys. That lightning wall just forced them to go in a different direction. And there's the bad guy himself. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, pretty simple. Lightning wall, he can't reach me now. And all I have to do is just keep attacking him until he dies. Exactly. Always try to find a way to manipulate the AI movement to where it suits you better than it suits them. Because another thing they were keen to doing is trying to attack you from all 8 directions. So one of the cool things I like about this game is that once you cast a spell of some kind, if it consists of a cooldown, it lets you know in the upper right hand corner what the cooldown is, and it also lets you know in battle how many monsters you have to kill in order for you to get out of battle. And there it is. In normal mode, you're able to save during that. In Iron Man, not so much unless you're able to beat the dungeon level 12. That's another example. If you're in caves in Iron Man, the last dungeon you have to beat is dungeon level 12. For Hell, last dungeon level is 16, and you pretty much get the picture from there. There are plenty of good weapons here. It's just that some of these weapons have very low durability, which is a problem sometimes. I'm trying to make it to where I can keep them in play somewhat. I don't want to take too much acid damage. Oh, I don't want to take that. Oh my gosh, the stun lock is real. They're doing that. They're doing that. Okay. Not enough
So that's
mana.
cool. I can definitely use that to my advantage. Good stuff. Good stuff. That firewall prevents them from moving where they want to. Cool beans.
If I had teleport right now, I'd go over there, but I don't have it. Sometimes bows can be very fickle in this game. Thanks to the developer, the lead developer, he didn't want bows to work a certain way as to how they do in the HAL 1. So he's changed them up in a sense. Your ability to hit enemies from far away determines on your chance to hit. If your chance to hit is really low, well, let's say 50% or something like that, but hopefully it isn't. When you start playing your archer and you get her going,
I need to get
because
this to
that
Griswold.
means that your chance of hitting enemies from far away is extremely minuscule. You want it to be at a really high percentage, similar to where I am with it right now, 183.
Hello, my friend.
What did I identify there? Okay, so there's Ring of the Spider. Oh, got 3 rings here that consist of mana. I don't need all of them. Jeez. Wait, where is it? So, one of the things I like to do is whenever, and just in case I come across the different side quests. Oh, that's another thing too. In side quests, I'm not sure if you're familiar with certain side quests here on the Hell mod, but in side quests you cannot save your game. So you have to play that entire side quest out, and then you have to cast a town portal to go back into town and save your game. However, this does not apply in Iron Man.
Hello, my friend.
It does not apply in Nightmare either. So you got to take that into account before you go into a side quest area.
Greetings.
Like the Dark Passage, or King Leroy's Tomb, or the Infested Cellar, areas like that. Okay, so we got accuracy. Alright, we're done.
Greetings.
That's a terrible bow right there, to be honest. I mean, it may look cool like that, but it's the fact that I'm dealing way less damage. And I can't afford to substitute less damage now.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Okay, so that's additional damage and knockback. Nice. Alright, so hold on to that then. Cool. And there's a whole crit chance, crit damage factor that he's added in, which is pretty cool. Repair everything? Yeah, I repair everything. On occasion, oils or repair will get the job done, but to me, sometimes it's nothing like going to Griswold and getting your gear repaired. Instead of doing that for so long now. I usually save my oils or repair for whenever I'm going against a tough boss like Diablo, Defiler, Uber Diablo, those kind of things. In multiplayer, however, those rules that I had mentioned before, as far as side quests, not being able to save that kind of thing, do not apply. Your character progress is automatically saved in multiplayer. I don't know why I'm mentioning the obvious thing again. Just one of the things that I intend to do. But similar to Diablo 2, if your character dies and is resurrected back in town, you suffer a death toll, which means that you're losing gold for every time you die. And depending on what your character level is or what difficulty you're in, you either lose more or less gold. So you gotta be very careful with that too. Okay, more uniques here. Oh, that's 2 uniques over here. Is it 2? Or is it just 1? I'm usually confused, but I saw another light radius that was heading in my direction. And looks like I got it. Okay, we're cool. Leather demi gauntlets. I'll hold on to them then. Sure. But what I'm really looking forward to next time I stream is the Warlord of Blood. He's gonna be on, what was it? Not quest level, dungeon level 13. So, that's another thing. Is that? No. It's lightning wall then. Okay. I aggroed him. We got it, we're good. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Wait. Don't do anything, guys. But the cool thing is that they are devoted Iron Man players. As a matter of fact, there's one called Red Deer TV. He is so devoted to Iron Man, you would not believe it. Because every time he streams, he's always doing something with Iron Man. And of course, there are some individuals who are devoted to hardcore. So this game actually has a very nice mix of everything. It really is to each their own on what mode they want to choose or want to play or whatever happens. Nope. I can't let you get away. Oh gosh, no. You're not gonna be able to fire at me from here. As a matter of fact, the lead developer, being Mordor, he actually does do his fair share. What was it? He actually does host Iron Man tournaments. I can't touch him from here. Dagnabbit. Ah, that's no good. No. I gotta zigzag out of there. Okay, we're good. But there are Iron Man tournaments.
I can't carry
Which actually
anymore.
has a very
Now,
strict
where would I
rule.
put this?
Is that once you play through certain, what was it? Once you're in that difficulty, you can only go through that entire difficulty one time. So after you've beaten horror difficulty, you can't revisit it again to get items that you missed out on. You have to go straight to Purgatory. And after you beat Purgatory, you have to go to Doom. There is no turning back and visiting previous difficulties. So it's really not for those who are impatient with the game, as one might say. Although to be fair, the Hell mod is not necessarily for anyone who's impatient. You gotta be able to play this game in a methodical sense to some degree in order for you to stand a chance. But the cool thing that I always enjoyed about games similar to the Hell mod, the Hell 2, well, those mods, is that the stat points that you get per level up. Okay, well, that's cool and all, but there are no enemies here that deal magic damage. Exactly. Someone even be kind enough to say that playing the game itself is its own reward. I would be one of those people every now and then, but there are some moments where I'll just have a small, like a really small fit of rage whenever, let's say, an arrow trap, treasure chest, kills my character. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, the arrow got me again. And it'll be a fire arrow, so if I don't have the necessary amount of resist needed to withstand that, then my character just gets killed immediately after it. Which is totally fine. Okay, so apparently I'm only 40 minutes into the stream. I'm trying to see how much I can get accomplished in 2 hours today. And what do you know? Yeah, traps really are bad with them. Which is why, in Iron Man, if you have telekinesis, you abuse the heck out of telekinesis, my friend.
Oh,
Now where
who's
would I
doing
put
that?
This.
Who's doing that? Oh my freaking A. I'm doing that right now. I gotta get ready for this. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. There's no way I'm gonna survive this. Alright. So let me do that all over again. I totally forgot the key detail here. Which of course is stuff seeing. I have to make sure I know where I'm going before I go there. Also, chain aggro is no joke in this game. You can go from fighting 5 monsters, 4 monsters, to a crazy number like 22, 23. Because one minion pack can trigger another minion pack, which triggers another one, and the chain reaction just continues on end. It's crazy how this mod is sometimes. Gosh. And it's a golem. I hate golems this game. I really hate golems.
I have no room.
Because I'm gonna tell you why I hate golems. Just break it down for you. The thing about golems is that, well, they're undead, and at the same time, they have this crazy amount of armor. Considering that they're undead and all. So you gotta hit them with blunts. What was it? Blunt weapons like hammers, bludgeons, you
Now
name
where
it.
would I put this?
But at the same time, you gotta make sure that it has some means of armor piercing in order for you to actually deal damage to them. And that could be a bit of a nightmare sometimes. Especially if there's just more than one, and if you trigger a minion pack that consists of golems, like the obsidian golem you just saw over there. It's crazy. So, I am over encumbered, as one might say. But I'm going to leave these items here in case I need them throughout the entire exchange that I tend to go through. Freaking A, is this thing? Is this weapon fragile or what? Alright, so that's right there. And I am out of repair oil, so I have to switch to... I'll switch to an injuring bow slang. That's another thing I forgot to mention. In this game, you can switch to 3 different weapons here, and it's all done with the same button, the V button here in this case. Because reasons. When one of those reasons is that, well, in this game, spells are already, what was it? The hotkeys for magical spells are already pre-mapped out. You have the functioning keys F1, 2, 3, 4, which is Fury, Healing, Reflect, and Mana Shield, but only accessible if you actually learn those spells. There are relicts in this game, and very similar to what you see here, they are in place of scrolls. I'm guessing the lead developer didn't like scrolls very much and decided to do something else instead. And it was just totally fine, but still. Okay, apparently, so that was down. Oh, right. So here I am only going to get a truckload of experience here. No. Doorways are your friend. But I'm pretty sure you already guessed that. Whether you be a melee class or a range class, what have you.
Now where
Oh, that's something else too. When it comes to playing the mage, you gotta be very careful as to what quests you go into. Side quests, things like that. Because depending on the side quest, determines the kind of spells that you're capable of using in order to better support your mage. Let's say, for example, Isual the Fallen Angel. The second floor, where you have to defend yourself against cackle demons and these reapers.
you're not able to make a funnel per se with Firewall or Lightning Wall because those spells are disabled on that second floor of There's a Wall of the Fallen Angel. So you have to use something else, like maybe an obstruction of some kind where for some strange reason it tricks the AI into
Now,
not going
where
any
would I put
further.
this?
But you can also cast Hydra spell, which is technically Guardian here, and shoot them with fire spells from a safe distance. You can still use Golem in order to fend off his wall with the mage, but the inability to use Firewall and Lightning Wall, it does make it all the more challenging. And that's the aggro I'm talking about here. I just triggered 2 mobs, I believe. Did I trigger 2 mobs or just 1? Okay, so apparently it's just 1, but there are also normal monsters here. And this obsidian golem here is going to be a serious problem if I don't take care of it right away. But again, one thing I do like about these monsters is that they do walk in a straight line towards you, so you can deal damage to them way before you can have a strong chance of killing them, way before they even come in contact with you. And all the more of that. Yes. All that good experience there. It's going to be a while before I get to level 29 though. That's for sure. And I cannot save because there's always that one monster, that one unique boss that's lingering in the pack. Or the mob, as I should appropriately say right here. And there it is. Wait. Oh, crap. That's happening. Let me not do that. Okay. So the cool thing is here, go ahead and take him out, and then deal with these other monsters later. A little bit late. Oh, funnel time. That's what I'm gonna do. Funnel time. I can't go in there because of obvious reasons. So I gotta. Oh, that's it. That's suicide. Okay. Too late. Too late. I'm already in trouble. Seeing. Never mind. So apparently I can save my game now because sometimes the AI, they like to stand in one spot and wait until you come in towards their light radius again and aggro them, and then they'll try to ambush you again, depending on the type of monster. But be warned, there are some monsters that actually move at an alarming speed, such as the cacodemons that I mentioned before, the beholders. They're more of the tentacle cyclops, if you're familiar with them on the Hellfire expansion that was made by Sierra. They move normal speed on Hellfire, but when it comes to the Hell, no, they do not move at normal speed. I will say again, they move at an alarming speed. You try to escape from them,
I can't carry anymore.
they can cover ground so quickly you cannot outrun them. As a matter of fact, it's very frustrating how quickly they move. Let's see how much I can get from here. Oh, that's a lousy 6. 15. Okay, that's cool. Well, I'll definitely take that. That's 10. Wait, that was 10, wasn't it? Oh my freaking A. I want the whole 15. Oh my gosh. This game. Oh no. Move around. Probably change up the RNG a little bit here. Oh crap, that's 8. Yeah, there's RNG on this thing. There we go. I got it. Yes. I wanted that full.
Now where
I wanted
would I
it to be
put
full.
this?
Thank goodness for that. So I think it was like either 14 out of 15, but whatever the case, I got
can't
the
carry
max,
anymore.
and that's what I was looking for, so I can't really complain there. So there's some moments where that comes in.
Good
There is
day.
definitely
How may I
RNG on the
serve you?
repair roll, my friend. So, and the stash tab is your friend. Also, key note that I have to emphasize on here is that there's one stash tab per character, and no, not necessarily one stash tab per character. You get many stash tabs, but this whole stash here from Jillian is character bound. So for each new character, they get their own separate stash. You cannot share with enemies. I mean, you cannot share with your characters that you have on file. Unlike the Hell 1. And I get the reason why he does that. It's for the sake, I mean, it's pretty much for the sole purpose of, if you start a new character, you're starting from scratch with the default equipment that you have. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie, there are plenty of times I did abuse that. I abused my fair share of that. I am telling you that right now. Because some of those items on the Hell 1 were pretty difficult to find. Like some of the uniques that I found. So I was like, hey, you know what? This would go very great on the mage that I can start next time, or the scout I intend to play next time, or hey, even the monk. Like the monk, if I decide to start a monk class, I can actually start messing around with items here. Oh, that's just not a good idea. Let me go this way. I really had to consider like where I was gonna go. Okay, and firewall. As soon as I can get this going, that'd be great. Really. Oh no, that's definitely not gonna work. Need a second mana's here. Need a second mana. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And now you can't access me. So I'm pinned to the wall via firewall. No pun intended there. But at the same time, there are certain monsters that can't touch me because they're weak against fire. So you can use this to your advantage when it comes to, let's say, demons that can warp, like a Fell Twin, or Warping Demon, which literally speaks for itself as to what it's capable of doing. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I guess it's cool. Is there another unique monster here? There probably is, and I just don't know it. Yes, there probably is a unique monster there. I just haven't been aware of it. Okay, so they're immune to fire and lightning, which is kind of annoying, actually. Which means that they're immune to... yeah, they're immune to fire and lightning. I already said that. I don't know why I was going to repeat it again. But they're weak against acid. They're weak against holy damage, I believe. And I also believe that they're weak against arcane. So that's cool that they're weak against that. However, I do not have any arcane bows with me. I do not have any holy bows with me. But I do have acid damage bows with me. I have one. I have the one. But still, I'm not here with it yet. Where is it? Where is it? Reapers. Reapers are here. They're very much lively, and the struggle can be very real if I'm not careful. Ice magic in the game still. See, this is what I was talking about. There never was ice magic in the Hell mod. Or the Hell 2. There should be ice magic in this game. There definitely should be.
I have no room.
And it's a serious recommendation. And I'm hoping that Mordor listens that he has ice magic in this game. But maybe for Hellfire. I don't recall there ever being ice magic for the vanilla Diablo, apart from the expansion Hellfire. Maybe it was in Hellfire. truth be told, I haven't really played much Hellfire to tell you whether or not if there was ice magic, but I do know that there was ice magic in Beelzebub, and there's also ice damage that you can deal, and there's a lot of benevolency in that game, but overall the mod was unfortunately a pretty huge mess considering all the bugs that you had to, that someone who was really savvy at programming would have to go through to try to fix. No, get away from me, you foul, disgusting demon. Wait, I opened a town portal already. Let me go in through here. So, you're probably wondering why those three angel statues are there, why they are aligned with each other.
Hello, my friend.
And I'm going to tell you why. It's to trigger what is called the Island of the Sunless Sea.
Greetings.
You have to hit the statues. Well, not hit them, you have to approach the statues by a certain order. Huh. That is very strange. That is something I'm gonna have to look into.
How may I serve you?
I will most definitely have to look into that. Alright, so I got a belt now that gives me additional magic. One of the things I like to do in this game is, if I notice that there are items that have a decent amount of magic to them, I hold on to them. So in case there's a spell that I may not have requirements, that I may not have the magic requirements for on my character right away, I can always go to town and hit up the stash and access those items from there. This way I can learn all the spells that I need. And I'm not gonna lie, that's actually what I did in order to learn crazy amount of spells with character classes that you shouldn't even be learning spells for. Because it's gotten pretty crazy sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I had enough magic to where my... what was it?
Good day.
I had enough magic at one point to where
How may I serve
one
you?
of my berserkers was able to reach 256 magic, or maybe it was like 265, somewhere around there. But that's still a crazy amount of magic damage. Right? That's a crazy amount of magic, period, for a melee class. So any spell book that I'll find, I'll be able to read up on and learn the spell for.
Good day. How may I serve you?
16 armor against demons. I'm gonna leave that alone. What else do we have here? These healing elixir. There we go. And what we got here? Not two. Alright. I think we're good here. There are some items in this game that do take up a certain amount. Well, you already know. There are games, I mean, there are mods in this game that take up slots depending on the type of weapon or the item. So, similar to Diablo 2, there are bows in this game that will take up to 8 slots, so I have to make room for that. Don't know if I want to deal with that face mask though. I might want to deal with it, I might. Let me go check it out. Freaking A. Alright. Oh, no you don't. These guys becoming so brilliant with opening doors and stuff. Which is actually pretty smart, and also kind of triggers me sometimes when it comes to where I'm located. Because instinctively, when a monster passes through a door, it just opens it. It doesn't matter who's behind or not. So if you're trying to follow a ranged monster for some strange reason, and if you decide to hide around the corner and try to flank them, they'll open a door while making their way towards you, and then you miss them with your attempt to deal melee damage. But then you now have to deal with the aggro that's behind that door when you're trying to close it, unless you have telekinesis. So yes, telekinesis is awesome. I wouldn't trade that spell for anything when it comes to things like that. Now here is what you're looking for. Here what you're looking for is for the angel to use flash on you. So as soon as you see the flash animation, you have to get away from it. Similar to what I just did there. Now I just gotta find the next one in the sequence up to 9 times. How did I do it? Yep. Did I get the right one? That's 3. Go. Load game. 1, 2. Oh crap, did I do it? That's 3. Okay. Nope. Oh crap, that's what happened there. I thought it was... Wow. Terrible. Yeah, it resets, but the reason why I'm hitting load game is because I don't want to use a potion. I'm actually pretty stingy when it comes to my potions. Okay, so maybe it's this one right here. Alright. Oh, crap. Yeah, I had no idea what it was. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Okay. What next? Okay, that's 6. I need 3 more. 7. Exactly. You can't always rely on your healing spell to cover for you because that uses mana. And what happens when all your mana is gone? Oh my gosh! Terrible. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. I did it wrong again. Sorry. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 8. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! There we go. We got it. But here, it can be pretty daunting sometimes. Here it can be pretty daunting. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's really dark in there. There's
Hello, my
very
friend.
much no light at all. And the crazy thing is that there's nothing but archers in there, so you got to be very careful. Hit points plus 29% ring of the heart. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. I really appreciate that. Faster cast speed? I really need that with me? Probably don't.
Greetings!
I don't want to trade my strength for nothing. Whatever. Oh, that's just additional strength right there. Anything good here that I can use? Anything that's actually worthwhile or no? It's a real question here. I guess I can use this acid bow. And that's high durability. Its durability is pretty high. And I think there was something I had against beasts here for a minute. I don't know. I remember. It's resist lightning. That's experience gain. Dang, I really need something with arrow damage resist. Darn, I actually would get that if I... Yeah, you know what? I can actually get this item here. It gives me armor against beasts, and I can substitute this thing. I don't have to wear that anymore. But I wonder if there's anything better than this. This is the usual thing I have to deal with.
Greetings!
Anything better than that? Oh man, that resist all plus 12. That's crazy good here. This is also crazy good. Freaking A. That is a crazy good weapon. I kind of want to get this. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to get that. Darn. Hey, Seppi, how's it going, my friend? How are you doing?
How may I serve you?
Hope things are going well for you, my friend. Also, I should be able to make plenty of gold.
Greetings!
So I should be able to make plenty of gold again. So with this right here, I'll be doing an insane amount of damage. Buy it and roll the dice. Yeah.
Greetings!
I'm thinking about it, so what I'm going to do is sell these 2 Blasphemous oils so I have plenty... Wait, not plenty. Freaking A. It's not plenty. I was dead wrong. Oh, man. I did a miscalculation. I don't normally do that, but I can use that. I can do that instead and get that Severe Bow of Carnage. That's insane. That's insane boost in damage. Look at that! Look! That's insane! That is so insane from what I had over there originally. That's easy sub out.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Dang, my archer's on fleek right now. Crazy good. Oh yeah, because of how good the bow is? Yeah, definitely. Definitely the insanity has spread. No question about it. Oh man, that's good. Okay, so what do I do here? I guess... And that durability, my goodness! My goodness, that durability is top notch. I don't really need Griswold's caster now, do I? I don't really need much of anything.
Good day. How may I serve you?
One thing I am going to need plenty of is a bit of healing here, just in case things go south, which I'm guaranteed that they will, given that I'm going to have to deal with a ton of archers here. Maybe I can cast Firewall. Do I have... No. No. I'm gonna need some armor class.
Greetings!
Sure. I don't have anything worthy of armor class here. Dag nabbit, man. My armor class is only at 45. So I'm a dead man if I get hit at least once. I'm betting. Okay. So you probably missed it, Sephi, but they have the Island of the Sunless Sea open. There we go. Look at this real quick. But going all the way back to Newtown NPCs, there is one by the name of Tremaine the Priest. And one thing about Tremaine is that he is the type who is on the quest for Shadowfang. If you can discover Shadowfang's whereabouts, you can tell him where it is, you can locate it for him, and all that sort of crazy stuff. Oh, there it is. There it is. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. I am not going to want to deal with that. But thankfully, thanks to this weapon though, I gotta get closer, freaking A. Die. Just die. Just die. Die. I just want them to die. I did the thing, didn't I? The part where I'm using the wrong weapon? There it is. I have to get really close though. Freaking A. This is such a cheesy way to do it, but I don't care. No. Stop cheating for them, game. Oh my gosh, you're cheating for them, game. Stop cheating. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Why is the chance to hit so minuscule? Oh no! Ah! Oh my gosh, there it is. There it is. I gotta retreat or otherwise I'm dead. Freaking A. And I can't use firewall. Oh my gosh, I can't use firewall. I'm dead. Ah, freaking A. I did the thing again where I was using the wrong weapon. That's one of the things that I did. That was wrong. Hold on, I'm gonna have to switch. And substitute out that gold find there. There's something else I was gonna use. I want more dexterity for armor class. I'm at 221 here. Yeah, they do hit pretty hard. That's another problem right there. But what I want here is definitely a lot of accuracy. 221 should be more than standard for this. Because if it isn't, then I don't even know what to say anymore. There we go. Much better. See, they can't see me from right here, but as you can see, I can see them just fine. Oh gosh, there it is again. I was trying... See, that's the... Oh my gosh, that's annoying. That part right there is so annoying. And I can't use Fireball to flush them out either. Okay, I guess I'll go this way. See how it goes from there. Oh gosh, no. Oh my gosh. This unique monster. Alright, so the being who keeps shooting arrows at me from such a far distance is the unique monster I have to face off against. I believe the name is Mordesa. I could be wrong about that, but it's what I recall from my previous encounters with her. And there it is, it's happening. It's happening. They want to make their way down here. Oh gosh, how the hell did that miss them? I don't want to die again. Come on, game. I was so not trying to trigger her. I was so not trying to trigger her. 107 monsters to go. Oh gosh. See? How is that fair? How that is fair, I'll never know how that is fair. I cannot hope to do that to save my life, and yet she can just nail me with the bow from so far away. It's crazy. But I can't get too close either, because that increases her chance of successfully hitting me. Got some oils of repair here, though. That's the cool thing. And I can't even move. What was it? I can't even run anymore because she's triggered. Exactly. It's one of those programs that the lead developer put in. It's so unfair. I hate that so much, man. As you already know, I can't take too many of those, or else I'm dead. Gosh, please, game. gosh. Cheater. Pumpkin eater. Alright. I'm sure I got this though. I'm sure I got it. I just can't get too far to the light radius. I'll beam them from right here. They can't really attack me. Oh, I gotta move though. I gotta... See, somehow I gotta do all that and stay moving. Crazy stuff, right?
Now where would I put this?
But we're narrowing down. We're definitely doing that. That's a good thing. We're definitely narrowing it down. We got this. No, they don't have the same rules. Unfortunately, they don't have the same rules, which is what I hate. We suffer. We suffer while playing. You could say that we suffer while playing, but at the same time, we gotta just deal with it, take it on the chin as we undergo the difficulties. Got him. Got those guys. We got them. Alright. So what I want to do here is this one, obviously, because you're a pain. Like any other archer out there. Big pain there. Alright, so these guys are hiding right behind an object here. I want to wait until Fury reaches 0, cast again, have heal on reserve until this happens. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. They're starting that right now. No, you don't. Hey, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it. Oh, man. I'm a wreck right now, the way this is going. Then we probably need to cast this again. We're down to 22. Yep. It's a unique monster. Yeah, it's a unique that's tracking me throughout the level. Only they can do that. But it's so annoying how they can do that sometimes. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Well, no, you don't. No. 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 Ah. Yes. I'm running just outside their light radius, so they can't attack me as quickly as I can attack them. It worked! Yes! Survival tactics. There's something about this mod, man, that just brings out a very strong sense of dread if you can't accomplish what it is you're looking forward to accomplishing. And then this very strong sense of victory after you accomplish it. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, no! Oh my gosh! Get away, 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 get away. Oh, get the freak away from me. Oh, no. Oh. No. Back off. I mean it. I'm not afraid to spray multi-shot. I'm not afraid. I will do that to end each and every one of y'all. Bit of a glitch there. the upper right-hand corner. I guess it has something to do with the graphic. And there it is again. A certain amount of time left. I reached the end of the graphic of the game. At the end of the graphic on this map, I think. That's what it is. 4 more monsters to go. Let's do it. Man, this bow is top tier. There's no question. Gotcha. I gotta see if I can flush her out somehow. Not necessarily. Alright. So, here we are. Let's see if I can do this. There you are. Yeah, just stay where you are. Oh, gosh. Yes! Yes! We did it. And that is it. Now, with very little to no flaws, I need to make sure that I exit out and save the game. Because, as I mentioned before, you cannot save the game while you're in the quest area. So, there's that.
I can't carry anymore.
Apparently, I guess there's some decent stuff I can get here. Yes, sir, I most definitely did. And to make matters even greater, and even better for me, is that I got some really cool stuff. Some of the stuff I'm not even going to consider taking, really. Maybe I'll consider it. Maybe, depending on what it is. Lame. Armor against undead. Okay, well. Crude leather again? Come on, man.
Greetings!
I can't
the armor against
cast that
undead.
here.
I can hold on to that. Just in case I get too close to undead for some odd reason. Alright.
I have no room. I can't carry anymore. Now where would I
Gotta
put
go
this?
again. You know, there's a very strong chance that I do. And I'm going to be sure to check out Griswold, just in case. Alright, put that down there. Over here, light leather gloves, I can maybe do something with that later. I don't know. Alright, gonna need to identify most of this stuff here, see what I'm dealing with.
Hello, my friend.
Alright, there's that. Gold found? Oh, items with gold find on it.
Greetings!
Now, for me personally, items with gold find, they do not beat the, what was it? Elemental resist. They do not beat elemental resist. Alright.
Now where would I
Light leather
put
gloves
this?
here. I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright. Okay, I need to stop clicking that. Okay, a reflex bow? Oh, very similar to what I have right now. The weapon type I'm referring to. Short leather jacket, soft leather boots here again. Oh, that's something that I already dropped off. Okay, nah.
Hello, my friend.
I can't cast that here.
Resist acid. Okay, hold on to that. Armor piercing, just what I needed. It's just what I needed. But it's nowhere near the same. That's the problem.
Greetings.
Definitely needed arrow damage resist, for sure.
I can't cast that here. Good day. How may I serve you?
4, 5. I have here. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit points plus 29%. Sure. That's not good. Alright, I totally did not mean to do that. It is safe to say that my archer is coming along. Were there any other treasure chests I did not open yet? Or is that all of them? Yeah, looks like that was all of it. Alright. Okay, there it is. Level 12. Before we go there, go back into town and activate this.
Hello, my friend.
I had a feeling.
Greetings.
Sell that. This as well. This as well. This too. And that. I'm at the point where I really cannot take a major subtraction in armor class for the sake of things like that. I can't. There's fast state recovery right there. Wait. Did I have anything with fast state recovery? No. Okay, that's resist magic 42. This is better. There it is. And resist all, just in case. Oh, what am I doing? I'm tripping. That's what I'm doing. Alright. Much better.
Greetings!
I feel like gold is one of those things that you might as well spend anyway when you have it. Especially since the Hell 2, you can't even stash your gold. Like how you're able to in the Hell 1. Wrong one. There we go. That's up to level 11. Oh gosh, I'm dead. Alright, so these guys I'm going to need something like armor piercing against. Well, with the exception of this guy. Come on. Thanks. What are we doing? Alright, so apparently I've reached the next level with that. No. Oh gosh.
switch.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Huh. Alright then. Cool. Cool stuff. Oh, okay, at 30. Oh, that's not bad. There's something I'm missing here. I'm confident that there's something I'm missing here. And there it is. And there it is.
I must be getting close.
Alright, so what are the chances still? I have telekinesis, I don't know why I don't use it. You gotta be kidding me. Let's try that again, shall we? Alright, so you get gems like these. You can sell in town for gold, and depending on what it is, you can get an insane amount sometimes. Alright, for example, when Defiler is guaranteed to drop a Hell Sapphire, and I just saved over the fact that I just lost a good bit of my potions on the belt. That's a rookie mistake. But no worries. I'll bounce back from this. It's just some partial healing. Nothing very monumental like full healing. Quilted armor. Speaking of which, I got another one. So, I have an amethyst here and a topaz right here. And that's actually pretty ideal for selling gold. Selling for gold. Also, very similar to gold in the aspect that you cannot stash them. So you have to get rid of them as soon as you see them. Or else you're going to have a very full inventory of topaz, amethyst, opal, anything related to those gems that you can sell for gold. Well, come on then. Ha! He did not want this smoke. Also, more Lord of Blood. Thank goodness. I was looking forward to that, actually. Before I go there, and you know what, let's just go there anyway. No more before I do this or that. Just go right into it. High risk, high reward, right? I can't activate it anyway until I read the tome. It's like the tome, the Book of Blood or something like that, I believe it is called. I got plenty of repair oils too. Oh, no you didn't.
You did not just shoot that at me. Who did that? Wait, is that chain aggro? Tell me that's not chain aggro. Please tell me. Oh, that's happening. Back up. I will jack you up. Haha. They do not want this smoke, man. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're doing that. She is actually doing that. Put on some fire resist here. Yes, indeed. Goblin Pyromancy knows. He knows something that I don't. I wish I knew what it was. Now I'm a bit curious. And a bit skeptical, too, as to what it is you know about. That is probably not my best laugh. Oh gosh. But how you been, Goblin? How's everything going for you, man? Oh gosh. Oh, you doing that? Oh, this hellhounds with the Inferno. No, no, no. Ah. There we go. Got the crown. Sounds good, sounds good. I feel like this Warlord of Blood is just staring at me through this wall. He's like, hurry up and read the book so I... He's like, hurry up and read the book so I can kill you. Hurry up and read the book so I can be released. You want my armories? You have to go through me first. Or something along those lines. I know I'm not the best. I know I'm just not the best at reading. I'm not just the best. I know that I am not the best when it comes to impressions, but I try. I try. Oh my gosh, I can't stand this guy. Ah! No! Another quilted
I
armor.
have no room.
One does not simply outrun the arrows.
I have no room.
Whew, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Let me tell you. Oh, there it is. I aggro some monsters again. Oh, no! Don't do this to me, game! Don't do this to me, game. Oh my gosh! They got after me. There it is. Oh, snap. They're after me for real. They're after me for reals. Oh, man. I do not have enough mana to cast another firewall. Can I take him down? Yes! I took him down.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What is that? What is... What? What? Oh my gosh! Oh, man. Alright, that's cool, I guess. Oh man, I must have misclicked. Wait, I think I still have that option right here. There it is. I'm pretty sure I did that. I'm listening to some electric guitar medleys right now. You would not believe. Oh my gosh. I just got blown away. I was looking for the max 20, but apparently I'm not going to get it. Not this time. Not this time, guys. Oh snap, I actually acceded. But let me finish this out. Ooh. Yo, you know what? This woman right here, I need to get the drop on her. No, alright? Just no. It's a small boat. Mother, son of a... Doggone it, you former human possessed. Oh my gosh, get off me. Alright. You know that moment where you end up you're not sure of what you want to say, so you end up saying something extra. So funny. Alright. Here we go. No, you don't. Cloth tunic. Oh, come on, man. I'm so over that cloth tunic nonsense. Maybe right here. Here? No? Okay.
The
Steel tome.
armories of hell.
There it is, I got it. Steel tome. That area's open now. Oh, why am I clicking on him for? A leather belt for my trouble. Yes. Alright. Let's at least identify what I have here before I continue. And there's Tremaine. Tremaine.
Hello, my friend. Greetings.
I can't cast that here.
Greetings.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Oh, this is actually good timing here. That timing could not have been any better. Because I have the Pit of Flame quest. Got to say that for another day, though. I'm gonna focus on Warlord of Blood right now and just get that out of the way. I did repair my gear, though, right?
Greetings.
Hello. Yes, I did. Cool. I definitely repaired my gear. Had to make sure I did that. Alright. Alright, let's do this.
For your blood, mortal.
Oh, how much health did he have left? Let me try it again now. Oh gosh.
By my dark masters it shall not be denied.
He's only immune to... he's only weak against arcane. Shame here. Ah. Dagnabbit. Something that increases the damage I do. Oh, there it is. And he hits hard. And he's accurate most of the time too. I hate this part. I really, really hate this part. I would run out of fury, wouldn't I? And the stun threshold is for real. if that's going to do anything. Good knockback there. Getting there, a little bit here and there. Oh gosh. There it
Your
is.
reign of pain has
Hornbow
ended.
for my trouble.
I have no room. Now where would
I
I
don't know
put
what
this?
it holds on to. Yeah, probably just gonna do something like that. White leather. Got some gold for my trouble.
Hello, my friend.
Okay. I'll hold on to that, I guess.
Greetings!
I have a better one. These recurve bows, these light bows, they're doing nothing for me. Maybe this battle bow. Maybe.
Hello, my friend. Greetings!
I can't carry anymore. Now where would I put this?
Hello, my friend.
Okay, so we got some cold arrows for a change. Cool, cool.
Greetings!
Where is it?
Okay, so there's a treasure map. Cool.
Good day. How may I serve you? I can't carry anymore. Good day. How may I serve you?
Alright, so strangely enough, I have a good bit of
Good
everything
day.
I need.
How may I serve you?
Alright. About time that I end the stream for today. It looks like things are going very well. I'll end it with repair this gear
Greetings!
and my usual salutations. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream for what it was, for those who recently followed, for those who have written something down in the chat. Whatever it is that you guys do to be yourselves, to be the awesome people that you are, I thank you all for your time. And who knows, maybe we'll meet again next time I stream. You guys take care and be safe. This is 2020 after all. Tell them what might be going on out there.